Hey everyone, so today I am going to show y'all how to make pumpkin pie. The first thing that you need to do is, if you're a girl, you need to put your hair up in a ponytail and behind your shoulders so no hair gets in the way. Also, you need to wash your hands thoroughly, and also, if you can, put on an apron so that you can stay clean. These are the ingredients you're going to need. You're going to need sugar, salt, ground cinnamon, ground cloves, and ground ginger. Now I have already measured it out, so as soon as I start the process, it will be much easier. You will need 1.5 cups sugar, 1 teaspoon salt, 2 teaspoons cinnamon, half a teaspoon of cloves, and 1 teaspoon of ginger. You will also need a blender. You will also need 2 types of can openers, a heavy duty one and one to pour the milk out, and a spatula. You will need 2 oven mitts. These are the few things you will need to buy at the store: a pie crust, a can of pumpkin, and evaporated milk, Carnation brand, and eggs. Set your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. So now that you have everything ready to go, you need to put all of your dry ingredients into the bowl. And a few seconds later, all of my dry ingredients are in the bowl and ready to move on to the next step. The next step is to put the eggs into the bowl. The recipe calls for 4 eggs, but my family's secret is to put 1 extra egg to make it a little bit more delicious.
Eggs.
Now you need to blend the eggs, sugar, and spices. Once it's mixed thoroughly, you'll move to the next step of putting the pumpkin in. Now you will take the can opener and take the lid all the way off. Now, using the rubber spatula, you are going to thoroughly take all of the pumpkin out of the can. Now, it's easier to use a spatula because a spoon most likely will not get every little bit out. Now you are going to put it on a medium speed and blend the pumpkin with the spices and eggs. First thing you need to do before opening the milk is shake it thoroughly. Now, using the punch can opener, you are going to put it on the edge and firmly push in, which will put an opening like this. You will also repeat it on the opposite side so that the air bubbles will be able to come out and it pours out smoothly. With the mixer on low, you will slowly pour the milk in. Now that it's mixed, you're going to carefully take off the whisk and tap it and place it into the sink. Now, using your spatula, you're going to scrape all the sides so that all the ingredients are incorporated. Okay. Now you're going to open the bag and put both pie crusts out. Once you have them sitting out, you can either leave them as is, or what I tend to do is I start to just mold it however I want it and smooth it all out on the bottom to make sure that there are no uneven or more thin compared to thicker surfaces. Once you're ready, you're going to take your spatula and the pumpkin mix, and you're going to carefully pour it evenly into both pie shells. Once you're done pouring, your pie should look somewhat like this. And if you have any leftovers like I did, get an oven-safe bowl and put the leftovers in it. The next step is to carefully open the oven and set both pies evenly dispersed in the middle of the oven. With the oven ready at 425 degrees, You're now going to put the pies in for 15 minutes. Once in the oven, it should look somewhat like this. Once the 15 minutes is over, you're going to decrease the heat of the oven to 350 degrees and keep it in for 45 more minutes. Once your timer is off, open the oven. And mine look pretty great. And then use 2 oven mitts and take them out very carefully. Carefully use your mitts and take one out at a time. Make sure that you turn off your oven as soon as you take the pies out. Hopefully your pie turns out great and looks just as good as this one. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope you learned something new to make this Thanksgiving.